be awesome. So we have a special guest who has just joined us here, walking in. I know he's got meetings and everything else, but offensive coordinator for the Ohio State Buckeyes, wide receiver coach as well, and a guy who knows how to recruit. Brian Hartline joining us here. Thanks for taking the time.
Morning, guys.
Coming on.
How does it feel to hear, like, offensive coordinator after your name?
Yeah, it's no, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm a little far, past that at this point, but it really hits me more when we do some clinics and we do some things together as a staff, and I'm watching James do his thing, and then I'm sure vice versa, he's doing the same thing. But yeah, I mean, we showed up here in 05 together in a recruiting class, and we never thought we'd be coaches, and to hear us jump into the coaching world and talk, in a different light, it's pretty cool. I mean, every now and then it catches me, to be honest, and but I'm just glad I'm present with where I'm at, and to realize that. But it's fun as a collective.
Yeah.
I was wondering, just as a player, former player here, obviously you played in the league, you've been a coach, all this other stuff, but this is the day when you were a freshman. I was asking Tyvis kind of how he felt. What do you remember from your first time? Oh, yeah, it's real now. I'm at Ohio State. I'm playing football, and I got to go out and do whatever it takes to make my name here.
I can't say that I remember the actual, in person, thought process that way. I just know that we showed up a week before camp, and as we show up to Ohio State, we're moving into the University Hotel or whatever it was called down here on Olentangy, and the moment you showed up, the first thing you did was the conditioning test, and so it's changed a little bit, to say the least. To be an early enrollee then was like weird, well, that guy was here early. What? That's so crazy. Now, if you're not, it's the flip. So, no, he used to hit you right in the teeth. Here's your install, and by this point, if you did come in June, you at least had a summer install, so you're kind of still a little different. If you came in January, gosh, this is between winter workouts, spring install, summer install, now third. I mean, this is your third time you've heard it by fall camp, so much more advantageous than it was back then. So,
when you look at guys like Jeremiah Smith, obviously, we were talking about it earlier. He's considered like a vet. After I know he was a freshman last year, he was 19, but people look up to him. How has he taken on leadership this offseason for you?
Yeah, I think really organically. I think he's been still who he is. He is a by action type of guy first. He leads by example. And then, again, when I encouraged him, everyone's encouraged him. It takes a village around here. But hey, listen, when it's boiling and it's really bothering you, man, just let it come out.
Yeah.
Don't hold it back. You don't have to search for it. You don't have to, be someone you're not. Just keep doing it the way you do, but then just that internal plug that you used to have and not say anything. Just let it come out. And but no, he's done a great job. He's been put in leadership opportunity roles, and he's embracing it. So, he's growing as a player. He's growing as a person, and ultimately that's what we're trying to accomplish here. So.
You, in your time at Ohio State, got to see a few quarterbacks get replaced, and obviously there were some quarterback battles. Got one of those on your hands now as the offensive coordinator. Like that's a lot kind of to process, right? So as coaching staff, how are you guys managing that, and what are you guys looking for out here for one of these guys to kind of emerge and become the guy? Yeah,
I think just first recognizing that we have that kind of situation. Make sure the platform is there to where these guys can perform at their best and really allow the competition to play out, put these guys in fair opportunities and the amount of opportunities and just so being conscious of it is probably number one. Number two is just letting the guys be them. I mean, honestly, as a coach, you should be able to sit back and just, make sure you have a good criteria, what you're looking for, so you're not just pulling from the hip. But a lot of these guys compete and provide the platform as a coach, but then just, be real and honest and let it rip. But I think that, more than anything, and I'll tell you, the locker room knows. I think when you stay connected with the guys and you keep getting feedback, I mean, again, it's not to attack anybody. Our responsibility is to put the best players on the field as many times as possible based on situations, all those different things, as we can. So it's their job, frankly, to build the depth. I mean, we don't dictate anything. They earn it, and that goes for the quarterback position too. So we have to just do a good job of building a good platform so they can do what they do. That's really our biggest responsibility.
When you look at the first game against Texas, obviously last year they had a great game plan for Jeremiah Smith. I think 1 catch, 3 yards or something like that. Fast forward to this year. Have y'all looked into that and it was like, okay, we got a plan for that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that overall it's you want offensive productivity to accomplish a goal. I think that, Jeremiah had a great postseason, but he wasn't the only guy, with Emeka and Carnell. Carnell played a huge part in that game as well as Emeka. So, but yeah, being conscious of everything is really, really important. What did they do? Well, how did it work out? But at the end of the day, he's going to be in position to make plays. He's going to be in position to, be accounted for, if you will, and everyone has their role. So that's definitely a part of it. And, it's a great team. We're excited for week 1, man. I mean, that's no better way to start the season than going against a great opponent like that. So we're looking at everything. Every rock will be turned over, to say the least.
Would you have wanted it a night game? That was a big thing.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I think that, to put those guys in that environment, the guys wanted it. If the guys wanted it, I wanted it. You know what I mean? So to me, you just tell me where and when, and I'll be there. But the guys wanted it, so I would have voted for it too.
The last thing I have for you, and I need your help because I have found out that Tyvis is not short on confidence.
Okay.
This man sitting to my left has said that, and I admire the confidence, that you put any receiver that Ohio State has, and the name that came out of his mouth was Jeremiah Smith, but I'm sure he thinks it's anyone. For one play,
that's it.
He could take care of business against the best in the country because of his savvy as a vet. Now, you got to represent your guys, but you are also team OG like him. You've been there, done that. Who would you bet on, the young guys or the old guys in that debate? And then this one specifically, because this guy, he does not lack for confidence.
Well, I would say there's a threshold at which our brains have to then realize where we're at physically. I think that if that was the case, we would have to have limitations on what the receiver was allowed to do.
Don't hurt him.
No, exactly.
I mean, that's a liability issue.
We're still a family. We have a brotherhood here. But, I would say, even myself now, the ball out of it, now I'm just like, listen, like, if you really want to, talk trash and be all tough, then we can just fight. You know what I mean? And I will win. No, I mean,
I like it.
But if you take the athletic ability out of it and it turns into a mental game, cool. I can still be in that world. I will not say I'm more than, hey man, you're lucky you weren't playing when I was playing.
Right.
I just take it back to more of the prime than the current status, because I worry now. I don't know if I even be able to play on this team. With how this thing has progressed and how these guys operate now, Mick Marotti's strength program and all those things. Me and James are like, we wouldn't. I mean, we would do a great job on special teams, or something, whatever our comments would be. But it's pretty special to see these guys grow and become what they.
If we had the time machine, the amount of like matchups Ohio State fans would be building, it would be, and I'm sure you guys would be first in line. Like, please let me at it. I want to find out myself. Thank you, Brian, for your time. We appreciate it. Offensive coordinator for the Buckeyes, Brian Hartline. We'll be back in 2 minutes with some audio from an SEC coach who knows what it takes to win down south, apparently. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Awesome.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Service.